Hello and welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be a Twin Flame Soulmate Soul Contract Evolution Eclipse season shakes things up. So we're going to tune into how is the full moon lunar eclipse on June 5th affecting this sacred union, this contract, and how is the new moon solar eclipse on June 21st affecting this sacred union, this contract with you and your divine lover. If you have not listened to Divine Feminine reading and Divine Masculine reading that I posted yesterday, I encourage you to do so. There are pretty incredible synchronicities of both readings. You can view it as you and your person. You can view it as the masculine and feminine within you, which I always recommend as well. There's so many ways you can look at it, but I'm telling you, the incredible synchronicities in the Divine Feminine reading, ancestors came through very strong, and I even cried because it was so beautiful. So I do encourage you to listen to those messages if you haven't. Okay, let's just dig into it. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Also, I posted the all signs readings, and it is soul contract reading, so I encourage you to listen to your sun sign and their sun sign if you know it, different aspects of your chart. The soul contract readings were pretty incredible, and I use a lot of new card decks, and it's really cool. So definitely check those out for your sign. Okay, let's get going. Let's see what June going into the beginning of July has for us right now, or whenever you're listening to this is the perfect time. First, we're going to see how the full moon lunar eclipse on June 5th is going to affect it. We're going to see where you're at and where your person's at, any blocks, challenges, or lessons right now that are happening during this eclipse season, or to prepare for it. So we're going to do the feminine and then the masculine on this side in this situation. You take, whatever side resonates with you. Sometimes we operate in our feminine even if we're a man. Sometimes we operate in our masculine even if we're a woman. So for the feminine, we have the 5 of Cups that could be a challenge, block, lessons that you need to learn from the past. Things are changing in love, so what can you learn? Instead of wallowing in the regrets, the resentments, the sadness, the depression, what can you learn from it? How can you rise up out of it? That's what I'm feeling Spirit saying. And look at this. Look at how I said sometimes if we are feminines, right, we resonate with the masculine energy. Something about the masculine within you, Divine Feminine, needs to be healed and brought to the light. Some aspect about the masculine, about this twin flame union. Because what I'm getting is your masculine, whether you know it or not, is rising up into the light, is being purified, is focusing on their lessons and growing spiritually and really rising up. So perhaps you've been so used to seeing them in a lower vibration energy that this is Spirit asking you to heal the masculine within you and rise up into the light out of that energy, and also see your masculine this way, because this is what's happening. And the more positivity that you give to your masculine, the better your life will be. And look at this, rising up and wanting to offer something. See this Ace of Pentacles. If we are stuck in this energy, coulda, shoulda, woulda, why haven't things worked out? Poor me, like what the hell? He did this to me, he did that to me. Those types of things, or they did that to me. If we can gather our energies, realize that the triggers are part of our growth and can be our lesson, right, Divine Feminines? It's time to rise up out of that lower vibration energy. See the light in the situation. And if we don't do that and you're stuck in the low vibrations, you may not see this golden opportunity with this masculine. This golden opportunity to heal the masculine within you. Heal masculine relationships that you've had, father dynamics, whatever this is. Healing is happening, but you might not see this beautiful, wonderful opportunity that's being presented to you in the material world for you to go after a career, a project, a divine lover, if you're in this energy. So that's what Spirit's asking you to transform during this time, to really look at. That could be a block or a challenge. What about for your person, for the masculine, or for the masculine, we'll just say. So, interesting. Okay. So for the masculine, the challenge is getting out of the battle, the head games, the mind games, the fighting, and move on to calmer waters. But this is happening once they learn the lessons. But this could be a block of moving forward, could be that, and the way they came in was kind of like this one was upside down. So I feel that the masculine is trying to find their stability. They may be leaving a commitment that they once made behind, a relationship, a marriage, a work union, a family dynamic, but I really feel marriage or some kind of union with this Empress that was kind of a darker Empress, lower vibration feminine, manipulating, mind games. This masculine put a lot of time and effort into this feminine, but really wants to move on from this toxic energy. And this could be healing your union as well, wanting healing. But I really feel like this masculine, this husband, this father type energy is finding their stability again, remembering their own spiritual commitments, why they came here, and refocusing their attention. And what's really interesting is I just listened to the Twin Flame Soulmate that I posted last Tuesday, and the Seven of Pentacles shows up on both sides, and I find that fascinating because I feel what's happening now, what's shifted in this week is that the masculine is really finding their footing and refocusing, like for real, really working hard on finding this peaceful mental space. You may want to listen to that reading again, or, if you haven't listened to it for the first time, because I do feel like it's to do with divine union, something they put their effort in for a long time, and they're reevaluating that, wanting to break free into calmer, move on, rise up, right? So we're going to just get a little clarity. I feel like a little bit of clarity on, I feel like for the feminine side, I say but I feel like a lot of feminines listen. But for the feminine side, it's pretty clear. There's a golden opportunity that has been or is going to be presented to you to rise up, to take action on something, to see things from a different perspective and move out of the lower vibration energies. On the masculine side, I just want to get a little more clarification on this King of Pentacles Empress thing, this commitment. Because I feel like, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's all I needed to see. This is what I was feeling is this Five of Swords. This has been very toxic, this situation, this family dynamic, this love situation. Well, they thought it was love. So this is what they're working to overcome. Like, I thought this was going to be my end-all, be-all. It's not. I committed to this person, this mindset, this thing, but it's really not serving me. I want to move. I want to change things and move from this Five of Swords energy to the Six of Swords, which is moving on. So I feel like the masculine literally wants to move. This is a moving card as well. So move towards the divine feminine, move towards the light. You see that? You see how that it's moving on from that toxicity. And that's what I thought. And look at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Wow. And the Eight of Swords. That's a lot of toxic energy. So I feel like this is what the masculine, perhaps yourself as well, feminine, has been working to overcome the anxiety, the self-imposed entrapments, finally making a decision, choices to make, finally deciding to drop the burdens. So I feel like within the union on both sides, it's like you're both ready to just drop whatever burdens have been happening. Whatever's been happening in this full moon. Full moons are the opportunity to release, to let go. So you have time, a few days, from when you're listening to this. Perhaps you've already been listening to this, and you can do this anytime. It does not have to be a full moon. Write down what you want to release, burn it, soak it in water, whatever you need to do, and then let go finally. So I feel like this is like a final purge of things that just, will keep going round and around unless you purge them out and finally see the truth, see the light. So with the Earth Magic cards, we're going to see what wisdom is gained from experiences and activations within this union right now, within both of you and within this union. So what's being activated during this time? Because full moon is all about ending cycles to move into the new fresh cycle, right? So what about for you? What wisdom is being gained? What activations? Oh, that's interesting. Oh my gosh, what activations? Oh my gosh. This is so cool. So I keep saying you, and I'm sorry if you're the masculine and you're listening. I will try to say feminine, but I keep saying you. I don't know why. So whoever's listening to this is for you, the feminine within you. This is a wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. See, this is your opportunity the universe is giving you. See things differently. Things need to be cleared away. The tsunami's coming, whether you want it or not. You might as well prepare for it because things are changing. Eclipse season is very powerful. There's going to be powerful, powerful, positive shifts. So let go of whatever's not serving you. This is your wake-up call. So this is what's being activated right now. And look at this, activations. And I asked what's being activated. So air energy, wind to me is air energy, mental energy, spiritual energy, divine intelligence. You know, it almost looks like, I know this is weird, maybe you see it too, it almost looks like this is a whale. So whale, magic, whale being a spirit animal right now. And I feel this is just like clearing your mental space, right? Clearing your head space, activating things within your mind that's going to shift your perception in such a way that you're going to see things differently. Okay, so this is your wake-up call. Things are being activated. You are emerging, the dragonfly. You are emerging into the person that you were meant to be. The feminine is emerging. The feminine's rising. I've been saying this for a while, and I know you all feel it. It's time for the feminine to rise up. It's time for everyone to connect to their emotions, trust their intuition. It's a big time of change. There's a new world, and you're emerging into abundance and a lot of spiritual growth and physical healing, connecting to your emotions. See this water emerging out of the dark depths of your soul into this brand new reality. And it's beautiful. So that's what's happening. That's what's being activated. See, it's her head space, the feminine's head space, and we have this activation of clearing the head space so new life can grow. Do you see that? Do you see that? Go within. You have all the answers within. What about for your person or the masculine? The masculine within you. Veiled, there's a fog. See, the fog is being lifted. Do you see that light being cracked open behind illumination of the sun coming in to clear the fog, to lift the veil? That's what I feel is happening. The veil is being lifted for the masculine so they can see the truth. Oh my God. I love this so much right now. We're talking about how is the full moon lunar eclipse affecting the masculine. There is a major completion with this full moon. So expect it with this eclipse. Completion. Finally. Ending a cycle that has been needed to end. The veil is being lifted on their current situation so they can actually see the truth about themselves, that they've operated in lower vibration energies, that they weren't doing things the right way. They were trying to have their cake and eat it too. The masculine has been avoiding making these changes not because they don't know that they should, because they know it's time, but it's just being lazy, playing the victim. Poor me. Oh, it happens to me. Oh God, I have to do all this. No, it's time to do all this, masculines. It's time to step in your power, lift the fogginess, lift the veil, be authentic with yourself and others, and complete this damn thing. I mean, that's how the feminine's feeling. That's how I feel. So there's some kind of completion. The masculine within you, you're a masculine in this situation, is completing something. The veil is being lifted. And look at that. And I just said, wow, okay, this is really cool, you guys. This is amazing synchronicities for this month, for the month of June, because there's summer solstice on June 20th, June 21st, around that time. Things are shifting, and that is the other eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse. So I feel like from the time of the full moon lunar eclipse on June 5th to the new moon solar eclipse on June 21st, things are going to shift at such a rapid pace for the masculine that it's like, whoa, it's beautiful, joyful. This is the happiest card. Celebrations are coming this summer. Okay, celebrations. There is a completion happening, and the masculine is going to want to celebrate. Be so excited. They're so excited. I mean, it's beautiful, gorgeous energy as you, the feminine, is rising up into this abundant new life. The radiant sun is like, I mean, wow, is illuminating what the masculine needs to know and needs to really face and see for this completion. Oh my Lord. And what about in the union? Oh my Lord, things are about to blow up. And if you, I'm gonna look at it a little closer, and then I'm gonna show it to you. Oh my God, there is two faces in that eruption. I mean, it's like you want to be together so badly in this union and make it physical and make it real. It's like a volcano exploding when you finally get to be together, when the masculine finally completes this cycle, when the feminine finally wakes up and sees the truth and emerges in, balances the masculine and feminine within, and emerges up and takes this golden opportunity to move forward. It's like, wow. Incredible explosion of sensuality and creativity, and you will not, come on, let's look at this. I'm going to show you the 3 cards at the bottom. I don't know why Spirit's been wanting me to do that lately, and I'm just following my guidance. But look at this. This is underlying the union for what's happening. Well, let's look at it this way. First of all, it's about karma, okay? Saturn's in retrograde. Look at that. The 2 snakes, DNA, karma, cycles, completion for blessings. That's what's happening. That's what's happening, okay? So there's karma being worked out right now. It's generational karma. It's ancestral karma. It's karma from lifetimes upon lifetimes. It's finally being healed. This is a major completion, a major wake-up call. And your ancestors are all helping with this union, saying it's time for you to get your blessings. We are in on this. We want this for you too. And there's movement forward. Very peaceful movement forward. You know, like the lazy river at, you know, different places you go, water parks, and it's just, it just takes you at such a gentle, beautiful pace. No need to rush. Slow down. Enjoy what's going on around you. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the lessons, because you're moving on to very beautiful, peaceful times. And you see this sun peeking out, what's being illuminated for the masculine coming out of the fog, and look at the sun. And then we get the radiant sun. So there's forward movement. Forward movement. What is being revealed? Okay, so the veil is being lifted. This is your wake-up call. You're emerging. Your ancestors want to reveal something to you right now. That's what I'm feeling. And I did feel it in the readings yesterday, that your ancestors are really stepping up to the plate now, because it's time. Okay, so it's time for you to live out your destiny, is what I'm hearing. What's being revealed to the feminine at this time? What more do your ancestors want you? Wow. Your ancestors are so awesome, feminines. I'm including mine in that. Look at what they want to say. Okay, first of all, this is your wake-up call. Believe in the impossible. Once in a blue moon, full moon, lunar eclipse, once in a blue moon, this golden opportunity is going to be presented to you. Are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to move forward on it? Because what you've been wishing for, what you've been dreaming for is coming, and it's like you won't even believe it. But it's true. So you have to wake up to this. You have to get ready for it actually working out for you, okay? I really am feeling that. For people, a lot of people get stuck. They're in the, you know, the toxicity. They're in a relationship that's not serving them, a job, whatever it is. It's, things are shifting in a beautiful way. So get ready to be happy, is what Spirit is saying, is what your ancestors are saying. And look, a fiery climax approaches, full moon energy. That's a full moon. This is a full moon, and we're talking about this full moon, and the volcano is right here. I'm telling you, get grounded, get ready. This is about action. So there's some kind of action that you need to be ready to take. I mean, be ready, get ready. Because look at this. In the new moon, and we're talking about the full moon, right? A fiery climax approaches, and then a new start is coming in this new moon. Wow. Wow. Okay. What about for the masculine? What is being revealed at this time? A win-win outcome is in forecast. Scales are coming into balance. Justice is being served. Yeah. Full moon in Libra. Communication, bringing the scales into balance, balancing all energies. There's balance coming in the masculine's world because they're finally completing this cycle. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, okay? Diving deep. They're working through their fears. That's what's being revealed. It's your fears, masculine, that have been holding you back. Nobody else is holding you back. They didn't do it to you. You allowed it to be done to yourself. So this is the masculine within you finally taking ownership on their own shit. Yay, yay. That's part of the completion process. They have to step up and take ownership. We can't do that for them. We can't. We can only do it for ourselves, right? We can only control what we do. So the masculines are finally stepping up to the plate and saying, wait a second, I have the power to change this. And they're working out their fears. Focusing on positivity. Yeah, look at this. They're taking a time to breathe out. That's what Spirit is encouraging them to do. Release what's not serving you, masculine. Just take a little time to yourself. Because look at this. For the union, you're very close to achieving your goal, masculine and feminine. You're very close to achieving whatever goals you've been wanting. A new start is coming. A win-win outcome is in forecast for this divine sacred union, for this contract. Bring love into the situation. Going into the full moon, we release, and in this new moon energy, bring love into it. Bring love into the way that you communicate. Bring your emotions into it. It's time to get your head and your heart straight and get your emotions balanced with your mental space. See? And bring it into your heart. Unconditional love. Bring love into everything that you do, and it does change everything. Okay? It does. It really does. Okay, I'm going to clean up this portion. This was really great. And just remember, look at this. Emerging into this radiant, beautiful new life. That's what's happening. That's what's happening with this union. And it is about karma. Karma is learning the lessons. Make sure you learn the lessons. Release, heal, meditate, get out in nature, reach out to a healer, whatever you got to do. It's time. Okay, now we're going to move to the new moon solar eclipse. So new moon, new energy. With this new moon, expect fast moving energy. I mean, it's fast moving. It's things happen and they just happen, right? So we want to know what is being healed with this new moon for this sacred union, for this contract that you have with your twin flame soulmate divine partner. What is being healed for the feminine with the new moon? Finally healed. Oh, yes. If you haven't listened to the sensual channeling that I posted, I would definitely do that because we talk about the devil, which is just our shadows, and they're all part of us, our desires, breaking free, finding balance. So what's finally being healed is the ego, the fears, the insecurities. How beautiful is that, feminines? So we're healing the way that we think of ourselves, and we're healing the way that we look at the masculine, is the way that I see that. What else is healing for the feminine in this new moon solar eclipse? Look at that. Healing the inner masculine, bringing balance to the head, the fears, bringing them to the light, and focusing on the love. Exactly how I sort of ended the last section of it. So this is focusing on the love, feeling very balanced, emotional intelligence, feeling very loving towards the masculine, bringing love back into the union. And look at that. Knight of Swords, ready to communicate, but very balanced. See, coming to the edge, ready to take the leap of faith, ready to communicate, gaining that eagle eye perspective. What's being healed is communication. Communication about love, communication about your feelings. The masculine feeling ready and open to speak about their feelings finally, which is going to break you free, feminines. Communication is being healed. And look at this, how beautiful. The star, a card of healing, and what's happening is everything is being healed. Your wishes are finally coming true. Perfect balance and synergy. You're meant to be a star, to shine that light, right? Feminines, so overcoming codependencies, addictions, focusing on the love, loving yourself, loving the masculine, ready to communicate, ready to receive communication. open and receptive. What about the masculine? What is being healed in this new moon? Oh, hold on a second. It fell. Well, I love this. Wait till you see what fell. What's being healed for the masculine? Oh, Lord have mercy. Communication, clarity, peace, speaking with love and grace, ready to communicate. That's what I felt, ready to communicate, taking the sword of truth, taking their truth and moving forward. New beginnings and communication. Yeah, this is what's healing. Look at this, the 5 of Wands, leaving the battle. The spiritual battle, the internal battle of the head and the heart. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I change this? Should I not? How is this affecting everyone else? Why is it taking me so long? Why am I battling so much with myself? It's almost like the masculine has different versions of themselves, right? From different parts of their life, and they've all been battling. And finally, the true divine masculine. You see this? This is so cool. The true divine masculine is like, wait a second. This is the past. I don't need to be a part of this anymore. Like, I'm done. Like, you see that? Like, that's awesome. So the masculine's done with the battle, done with battling with their head and their heart. They want to look, they're taking this wand, this opportunity to leave the gossip, the drama, the internal battle, learn the lessons, and they have this new idea, this bright idea, Spirit's working with them to move forward and express their love, express their passions, go after creative projects. See this bird right here? Speak their truth. Oh, there's 2 birds, yeah. Poised and ready to communicate in a different way. And look at this, Page of Cups as well. So there's some kind of apology, or perhaps they're just trying to figure out what they want to say, but you get the King of Cups over here. So feminines, by holding your masculine in this kingly state, in this high vibing state, they're going to feel more comfortable and confident moving forward. But the masculine wants to offer love, wants a new opportunity in love, feels very passionate about love, and wants to communicate. Is working it out. How are they going to communicate? So that's what's being healed, is the way they think about love and the way they communicate. I really like that. And what is manifesting? What's manifesting? So this is what's changing and healed. I just want to get a few on the union. What about the union? Obviously there's communication and there's healing. Yeah, look at that. Within the union, there's been a stalemate, right? This is what's changing. This is what's being healed, is both parties closing their physical eyes, trusting their intuition, and speaking their truth, finally. Both parties being open to ending this stalemate. What else? It's being healed within this divine sacred union in the new moon. So it's a lot to do with communication. And it makes sense. It's Gemini season right now. That makes sense. A lot of things opening up. Yeah, look at this. I want to communicate with you that it's time to drop the burdens. So there is communication that will help drop these burdens, is what I'm feeling. That's the communication that needs to happen to drop the burdens, to end the cycle, right? And look at what's being healed. There we go. Divine counterparts. Whether you're a water sign or not, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, it doesn't matter. You could be, that could be a special message, but, and I feel Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Yeah, all of that. I guess earth energy would be what we don't have a lot of here, but that, I think that's what's changing, is you're bringing all of this other stuff, mental, emotional, spiritual, into the physical. With this Queen of Cups being open and receptive, there's that cup. See, the masculine has that cup. I want to offer it to you. I know that I'm your king and you're my queen, and that's what's changing, is I'm finally going to admit that. I want this Ace of Cups. So this is what's being healed, is both parties cleansed and refreshed in the light, seeing this golden opportunity, this cup, this Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, communicating the way you feel. It's really important. So there's new beginnings in love and this romance. And look at this, the 10 of Cups. I mean, you can't make it up. 10 of Wands, dropping the burdens and opening up to healing, feeling peaceful, feeling happy and contented in this. That's what's changing. That's what the communication is going to do, is bring in this 10 of Cups. Do you see all that cup energy that came out after you drop the burdens and you communicate how you feel? There's a lot of healing that will come through this communication because both parties have evolved. And what's manifesting in this union? We know love is coming in, and that's what's being healed, is coming back to a more peaceful place, a more loving, heart-centered, unconditional space. But, wow, look at this. Completion. There we go. That's Spirit saying, yeah, it's time to complete certain cycles, to end it. The past is the past. Find your balance and move forward. This is your time to take the leap of faith. This is the new beginning. This is the portal that's open, where the world is yours. So that's what's manifesting, some kind of completion. And look at this, 4 of Wands. Come on, 1111, divine sacred union, soulmate, twin flame union, stability in your union, happiness, joy, new beginnings. 1111, new beginnings. And look at this, yeah. Just want to make sure you know, I'm leaving the battle. The masculine's like, I'm done with this. This has been hard. It's been treacherous. Like the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords. I mean, this, and then the 10 of Wands. I mean, it's just been a struggle. I'm done. Oh my God, I'm done. That's what the masculine wants you to know. I'm done. I don't want to do this. Like, look, I'm closing my physical eyes. I want justice in this union. I want justice in my life. I want to be with my yin and yang person. I want to be with someone who feels very balanced to me. This is a golden opportunity to bring the scales into balance. That's what's happening. Justice is being served in this union. Things are coming into balance. Yeah, look at that. Leaving the battle. Like wow. Look at holding the sword of truth, taking this Ace of Swords, right? Holding the sword of truth. The masculine seriously is saying, I've decided to leave the battle. Look, I'm shielding myself from the drama and gossip and the lower vibrations. I'm taking this. I'm leaving the battle. I'm rising up. Like, wow. Getting my justice, and look at that. Come on. I'm getting my justice, and how the way that I'm rising up, then have this ability, is I'm going within and I'm getting my higher mind perspective, and I'm letting go of things that aren't serving me. And if I have to let it go of some of my finances and some of my possessions, I will. This is letting go of belief systems that aren't serving them, codependencies, addictions, but it's letting some of the material ways, the old material ways go, getting this higher mind perspective. That's how they're doing this. That's how they're winning this spiritual battle. And then they're going to communicate to get things into balance and stability, and where the world is yours. And look, you can't make it up. I'm taking this. It's everywhere. I'm taking this opportunity, and I want to not only bring forward communication, but I'm doing so from a centered place and from a very passionate, there's the volcano again, explosive. Like, I'm about ready. The masculine is about ready to explode. They want to be with their divine feminine so badly. They feel so very attracted. Energetically, all this energy is surging through them, and they're like, whoa, this is crazy. I got to do this now. Like, I can't ignore this anymore. The universe is not letting them ignore this. They're changing the way they're doing things. They're gaining their balance and stability. They're not just charging forward and being rash and in and out. They're finding the balance. I'm telling you, with the head and their heart, justice. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. And at the bottom of the deck, because we just got to do it, because I've been doing it in every reading. Look at this. 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocity. I want to give now. I want to give. I want to be with someone who's giving. I want to give. And look, this is opening your hands to receive this opportunity, this blessing that's coming in. It's the 2 of Cups. This is soulmate love. This is what's underlying the energy of the union. It's prosperous. It's abundant. There's a lot of healing when you communicate, looking deep into one another's eyes. There's a lot of things shifting. So this is what's being healed and manifesting in this new moon. Yes, please. Finally seeing your person eye to eye, and them really seeing you and seeing yourself in one another. I mean, wow. And it's wish fulfillment. Look at that. Here's the cup. Oh, I'm celebrating. I finally did it. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I finally did it. I'm finally free. I'm finally free to express myself and tell you how much I love you and tell you how much you mean to me. I don't want to hold it back anymore. I just want to live my life and be me, and you allow me to do that. And I'm so thankful and I'm ready. Like that, I feel like that's the masculine, but you're both moving towards this wish fulfillment of the Two of Cups. And look, the Ten of Cups. I mean, it's all about love. It really is all about love. That's not a joke. Okay, how do you feel about one another? Okay, this is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. How do you feel about one another in this new, fresh, passionate energy? And any messages that you want to give to your person or they want to give to you? How is the feminine feeling towards the masculine at this time? Any messages? I'm healing. I know you need to heal. I'm taking a little time out. I'm respecting the fact that you need to take a time out. I'm ready to leave the past behind. I'm ready to take this Ace of Cups that the universe is offering us and go for it. I just want to make sure that I've learned my lessons, and I want to make sure you have too, so that we don't have to repeat this cycle anymore. Let's do this together. Yeah, let's do this together. We're both very successful, independent people. The masculine, I know that you watch me. I know that you pay attention to me. I know that you want to be close to me. I know, I can feel it. I know it. I don't have to see it with my physical eyes. When I go within, I know it. That's what the feminine's saying. I know this is a golden opportunity, and my love, this pentacle of my love, is the most valuable treasure that you will ever have. And the masculine knows it. The masculine knows it. And the feminine knows that the masculine knows it. So it's time to let go of third-party situations. Like, I'm ready. How do I feel about you? I feel like I can be myself. I feel like I can let go of the past. I feel like I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't care what anyone else is doing. All I care about is listening to the sweet sounds of your love, of your words, of your caring, of your embrace, of your energy helps me heal. Let's let go of the past. Let's let go of the pain and just enjoy the present moment, because this is where our power is. So there's a change in communication and healing. The feminine wants you to know, masculine, that she's been really working on herself and really working to learn the lessons and go within and not be so stressed and have anxiety. Paying attention to what she knows spiritually, knowing her truth, trusting her truth instead of outside energies and forces. And she's been reminiscing. The feminine's reminiscing about her soulmate, her lover, past life recognition. This is a true soulmate, and right by the Two of Cups, like you're it for me. Like you're the one for me. I look at our pictures, I dream of you. I'm really reflecting on the way I used to behave and operate and how I've changed. There's so much I want to share with you, masculine. I've changed. I don't let little things bother me anymore. I want you to have your independence because I like mine. I don't mind being by myself, so you can still do your things. I'm meant to enhance your life, not take away from it. That's what the feminine wants the masculine to know. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm always going to be honest with you. I'm always going to be upfront with you. I'm always going to be real and authentic with you. And I'm always going to do whatever I can to keep myself aligned for my own personal self in this union, but also for you. And that's all that anyone could ever ask of another person. Keep yourself aligned. Keep yourself focused in love. That's what the feminine is saying. I'm trusting my guidance. I'm trusting my intuition, my emotions. I want you to do the same. I want you to allow yourself to heal from the past. Let go of this relationship or whatever happened in the past. Go. It's time to break free from that. Cut off the dead ends in your life and move forward towards this love, because that's what I want to do. That's how I feel about you. I know you're strong, masculine. I know you can do this. I know you can overcome anything. And together, we've got this. And I'm ready for this. I'm ready to break free from my total independence and really share life with you. Okay? We can both be independent within the relationship. I believe in that. That's what the feminine's saying, masculine. So don't worry about your independence if that's what you've been worried about. You can be independent and free within a divine sacred union. Of course you can. And this is your wish fulfillment. So what about for the masculine? How does the masculine feel about the feminine, and any messages? The feminine truly, truly, deeply loves you. Sacred masculine. The masculine, here's that 5 of Swords again. So a little conflicted in their mind, but they're learning from the feminine. They're learning, the masculine is saying, I've learned from you. You know how to set healthy boundaries. You know when to say no. You're very strong. You're very independent. You're very wise. And I really look to that. And I watch you. And I've got your back. I want to be there for you. I want to be strong like you. So I'm working through the changes because I see myself in you. We're cut from the same cloth. It's like it's me. Different situations and scenarios, but you guys have been through very similar things in your life, similar energies, similar things that you had to overcome. That's what the masculine's finally realizing. Oh, you're a lot more like me than I thought. I thought you were so different. I thought you were just out of this world. I didn't know if I could relate to you. I really wanted to, but I didn't know if I could. But now I'm seeing that I can, because you're strong and independent like me. And you had to learn these lessons young like me. It's a beautiful realization. And look at this. Oh my God. So the masculine is saying, I'm realizing all these things about myself because you've loved me so much, and you've loved yourself enough to cut me off if you need to cut me off, to speak your truth, to keep living your best life, right? I want victory with this. I'm looking for victory. I'm looking for things to be recognized, to be out in the public with you. You're so beautiful and dynamic and gorgeous. I just want to be with you, and I want to be able to touch you whenever I want to touch you. I want to be near you when I want to be near you. I don't want to have to sneak around about it. So, because I know that we're going to be very productive together, that there's a lot of peace coming in with this union. There's a lot of growth, and I want it. So I want victory. I want to tell you so badly how I feel. I feel so passionate for you, like I'm going to explode. I really feel that way. And I want to get things moving. I want to communicate and move this along. I'm trusting my spiritual guidance, and I know what I see in the spiritual realm. I know the visions that I'm getting are real, and I'm meant to share it with you. I want to feed you and please you and tease you and just enjoy every aspect of life with you. I'm ready. I'm getting ready. I'm healing. I'm finally, look, I'm healing. See, I'm walking away from this past. I'm healing. I'm walking away. I am lighting my light, in case you were wondering. I know you've been sending me love, and I know you believe in me, and I feel stronger now. I feel like it's time. I'm just taking one step at a time, though. I'm shedding off the old skin. I'm letting go of things that don't serve me. I'm finding balance and peace, and I'm ready. I'm ready to communicate that I want to take this leap of faith with you. That is the truth. I want this. And I'm taking charge of my life. See? I'm taking charge. I'm finding the balance of the masculine and feminine within me. I'm not listening to or caring what anyone else thinks. And I do have people that are supporting me, that want me to move forward, that are happy about this, that I'm taking charge and I'm ending things that need to end. And I'm finally going to step into my power and speak my truth. Even if my family didn't do that, even if I wasn't taught to do that, even if society has told me that I'm not supposed to be emotional and speak my truth and all of that, I'm changing things. I'm taking care of my physical body. I'm whipping myself into shape. Because this is my new beginnings, where I take charge and I speak my truth and I get things moving, because I know it's supposed to be me. You've been waiting. You've been so patient, loving, generous, and kind, and living your best life and being the best example that you could be for me. I finally see that now. I finally see myself the way that you see me. Do you see how important, feminines, it is to hold your vision and hold your masculine high in alignment? Because eventually that they get there. And equally as important, masculines, to lift your feminine high, value her. It's beautiful. And in the bottom 3 cards, I mean, we just have to look and wait till you see. For this union, what Spirit wants to say is it's time to decide. It's time to come together. It's time to make this real. It's time to make a decision. and go after who you want and what you want, because this flame is so strong that there's no way you're going to stay apart. This is meant to be. What is meant to be will be. And it's making the decision to come together in the physical world. Okay? To have a face-to-face conversation. Because guess what? This is your destiny. This is your legacy. Okay? 10 of Pentacles, happiness, abundance. This union is abundant. And look at that. The Ace of Pentacles shows up and says, hello. Hello. It's time. This is really abundant. This is the red strings of fate. This is fated. This is destiny. This is your legacy. This is your person. And like we felt from the very beginning, there's an opportunity, feminines, that will be presented to you. Are you ready? Because here's the Ace of Pentacles again showing up and saying it's time to end the cycles, move on for these new beginnings. You see that? Time to decide. So decisions are going to be made for these new beginnings. Okay, a little bit longer video, but that's okay. You know, you can always listen to these and, you know, pause it partway through if you want. I enjoy longer videos just because I like the story, but I try to do shorten some of them for people who want little shorter readings. Okay, we're going to get a final piece of advice for the feminine and for the masculine. Divine feminine in this situation, in this twin flame union. I feel like the readings have been longer because there's so much going on energetically. Look at this. Trust. Trust. Trust your guidance. Trust your intuition. Trust that things are changing. Because look at, there's the mama and the baby. There's new life coming. You're birthing into a whole new cycle. Trust that the changes, the contrast, the challenges are all part of it. It's to help you grow so you can burst out of this egg into this new life, you see? And you're being protected, right? You're being protected. This is your protection. Trust. Trust yourself and trust the process. What about for the masculine? There's abundance coming. Massive amounts of abundance. This is an abundant opportunity for this union. It's a really beautiful time to get your physical body back into good health. But 38 is an 11. There's brand new beginnings. See, you get this 1, 1, 1. It's time. Things are changing. Feminines, you're moving towards more abundance. Your masculine is moving towards feeling more abundant. And then guess what? When the masculine feels abundant, like they have things ready, this is alignment, this is self-mastery. 11 is self-mastery. And then they make the offer because they feel good and they feel like they can. So that's what's changing. Beautiful. I love the messages. I hope you did too. Please reach out to me for personal reading and healing, and let's do this. But always trust yourself. In the end, always trust your own heart. I love you all.